All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, number 47, Rahjai Harris. Rahjai just hopped in his car fresh from a workout, so we got you right off another workout. How you doing, Rahjai?
I'm doing great, man. I can't complain, man. Trying to live every day, one day at a time.
Is this the routine for you now as we prepare for, pro day and stuff like that, just working out every day?
Yeah, man, grinding, and spending time with my people, man. Just trying to, cherish that time while I can. That's really one of the reasons why I chose to work out around my home.
Yeah.
I'm from like Duncan area, but I work out in like Greenville, South Carolina. So it's about a 30-minute drive. So it's enough just to be away for a little bit, but good work for sure.
Speaking of Duncan and Greenville, I was on a show with these guys called the Sports Nuts last Friday, and it's four different guys. They're from South Carolina, Georgia, and around those parts. And I tried to, I guess, connect with them a little bit. Said, hey, my three of my all time favorite Pirates are from South Carolina and Georgia. Two in football, Rajay from Duncan, and Dwayne Harris from Stone Mountain, Georgia. And then R.J. Felton, basketball, is
Oh
a South
yeah.
Carolina guy. And I was just thinking about it, Rajay, South Carolina and even Georgia, and but that area has been good to the Pirates. We need to keep recruiting South Carolina, I guess.
Yeah, most definitely, man. They offered my little brother about a year ago, and I've been trying to get him to be a pirate, man. And everybody that gets offered around here in South Carolina, man, I'm always retweeting, trying to, you know, keep the tradition going, man.
I know you love the decision you made, Rajay, but remind us again: if you didn't play football at ECU, where would you have been running the ball with 47 on? What school would you have been at?
If I didn't come to ECU, mm, I don't know, man. I always wanted to go to like an in-state school. I
Yeah.
always wanted to go to like South Carolina, Clemson, but God had different plans for me, man, and they worked out in my favor. So I don't know, man. I don't know where I could, flourish at like I did at ECU, man. It just the Pirates then gave me opportunity, and shoot, I took off and ran with it, man, and I'm glad I did.
When you grow up in North Carolina, a lot of people, as children, as kids, will gravitate towards, of course, in East Carolina, but also in North Carolina, NC State, Duke. So down in South Carolina, growing up, were you Gamecocks or Tigers? Or did you have a preference?
So I was Gamecocks early on. Marcus Lattimore played at
Oh yeah,
South Carolina, so he came from Burns, and everybody knew about Marcus Lattimore. Like I'm talking about everybody. And then as I got older, I started liking Clemson. Um, I don't know. I guess it was the offensive scheme they had with Tony Elliott as the OC and Jeff Scott and all of them guys. Man, they had something going. They was winning, and shoot, I just started liking Clemson.
yeah. Man, you go through it now. I do sports trivia a few times a week, and it seems like every time I have a receiver question in the NFL, there's a Clemson Tiger there. They've just had so many NFL guys the last decade plus. It's been
You ain't
crazy.
lying. You ain't lying.
Rajay, speaking of the NFL, great run by my Commanders. Came up a tad short on Sunday. We wanted to stop Saquon and not let him be a factor. First play of the game, boom, that's out the window, and the Eagles too tough. So we got Eagles Chiefs. Rajay, what you thinking?
I'm not going against Pat Mahomes. I'm sorry.
Yep.
I just can't go against them. But I mean, I like the Eagles because they definitely can run the ball, and to win games, you got to run the ball. But I just can't go against Mahomes. Like it's just Mahomes is one of them guys. He done been there so many times. So the team. Now I can't even say him, just the team, man. They connect so well, man. They got that good chemistry, man. And like I said, they done been there so many times. So I got Mahomes.
We know all about Kelsey, but man, they and Hollywood Brown seems to be healthy. He got going
Yeah.
on Sunday. I honestly didn't know Juju was still making plays in 2025. He was getting open down the field. Xavier Worthy's a young stud, so like, not necessarily like big time All Pro household names, but Mahomes will find them.
It's gonna be a good. I think it's gonna be a good defensive game.
You
Let
think
me put it
so?
like,
Maybe lower
yeah,
score.
just because the Eagles defense
Yeah.
is crazy. I'm sorry, it's crazy out there, and I feel like if they get to Mahomes early, I feel like it could be a long game, but then again, it's just Mahomes, man. Like he make plays.
And let me speak to my guy, Jaden Daniels. Even I mean, they were moving the ball against the Eagles,
They
but
were.
you know
They
what
were.
happens? The punches, the fumbles. The Washington just fumbled the ball too much on Sunday.
We talked about that last week about turnovers, man.
Yeah,
Turnovers can make or break you. I tell you.
yeah. Rahjai Harris joining us today. Looking forward to the Super Bowl. Got the Pro Bowl games this weekend. Super Bowl coming up the following week. Since we last talked, Rahjai, I believe, or it might have been out by then, but East Carolina will open up with NC State on a Thursday night. So we won't have to wait till that Saturday. We'll get Thursday night football. Talk to Alex Harper. He wishes he could be there playing for that Thursday night. I know you'd like to be there too. But what you think about the boys going into a Thursday night game to start the season?
It don't matter. Put the ball down, man. I got the guys, man. I got Pirates by 90. I'm just ready to see this shift, man. It's already shifting. The program's already shifting, but I just can't wait to see all of it just, get put out for everybody else to see. We played them boys in the bowl game, so I know they're going to be mad or whatever, but, man, I got them boys in the locker room, I'm telling you.
Have I asked you, Rahjai, what you were doing during that scuttlebutt at the end of the game? Were you in the middle of it? Were you on the sidelines? Where were you when all that was going on?
No comment.
Okay. All right,
no, I'm just playing. I wasn't doing anything.
No, that's smart, man. That's a good answer.
I wasn't doing anything.
You're media trained well with that no comment. That's good.
Man. You crazy, man.
I know it's not. Look, we get up here like we don't want to see that. That's terrible for the game. But honestly, as a fan, that makes it. That's what a rivalry is, man. Guys going at it. So as long as
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you I didn't like it. I loved
there you go.
I loved it. But I did not partake it.
Yep. Hey, as long as you're not in it, you love it, right? I think that's how it works.
You funny, bro.
All right, Raj. Well, what else you following in sports, man? You an NBA guy. We talked to Holt Nailers today. He's a big Knicks fan, watches every single game, and is hoping his guys make a few moves to try to catch the Celtics and the Cavs. But like, you following that? You following college basketball? What are you watching?
Nah, I'm not really following anything, but I am a LeBron fan, so I do see all the LeBron stuff, man. LeBron's the GOAT. I don't know about you, Clip. I don't know who you like or whatever, but I'm sorry. LeBron is one of one.
Look, I grew up.
You're going to say Jordan, I know.
No, I grew up with Jordan, and so that's kind of where I'm at. But I've always given LeBron credit because he was on Sports Illustrated when he was in high school. And you think about child actors and like sports stars that we know them when they're young, and they always tend to screw up or something. And I don't blame them. Like, they get millions at a young age. They get fame. It messes with your head. Like, LeBron's never been in trouble. He's put up more numbers than anybody. So, yeah, I give him credit for all that. I'm just like, I'm not willing to say he's the greatest just because I watched Jordan pretty much his whole time. That's why I can't do it.
I respect that answer. I guess.
But I'm not a LeBron hater by any means. Like,
okay. As long as you're not a LeBron hater, then okay. Yeah.
And to do what he's doing now is just stupid. Like, he's still getting it done. It's crazy.
That is crazy. I think he's trying to wait for the youngest child to come up.
Well, I'll tell you what. And where is he? He just committed to a school, right? Arizona, says Jarrett. I think that's right.
So, I want to say something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, when are we going to start to have if we're not already, the Brady versus Mahomes greatest ever?
I like Brady.
Okay. See, you grew up on Brady. You're an old head. You can't give Mahomes his respect.
Not yet. I give him his respect when he's done playing, but I seen Brady do some crazy stuff like year after year. I was looking at his stats the other day. That's what's so crazy. I was telling my girlfriend about Tom Brady because she's just clueless. She don't know anything about Tom Brady. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, you don't know Tom? So I gave her the stats the other day, and she's like, well, that's like LeBron James. And I'm like, yeah, yep, that's like LeBron James.
Pretty much. There you go. I'm assuming, I'm trying to think back, Rahjai, when my daughter was your daughter's age. Of course, the TV shows, but is there a movie or two that gets played on repeat? Because I was thinking like Toy Story, Cars. It was like the same cycle, Frozen, same cycle of movies over and over and over. You got that going on right now with your girl?
it was the Grinch like during Christmas, like the whole December we watched Grinch every day. But now it's not no movie now. She loves. I guess Mickey Mouse have like different versions now because I remember the MIC. You feel what I'm saying? I
KEY,
remember that
yeah.
one. Yeah, but now it's another version. So we be watching all type of Mickey Mouses, but she loved Mickey Mouse.
And I can't hate that. I got to
I
remember
can't
when I.
hate it. I kind of grew up on that too a little bit. So
Yep. I like Ninja Turtle movie. Like every day
oh
I got
yeah,
home from school, like it was like the same thing. So, Jared, get ready for that when you have a kid. I know it's going to be the same thing, and you just got to deal with it. And that's
yeah,
that's the way it goes. All
it
right,
is what it is,
Rajay.
man.
Well, the grind remains for you, man. And well, I'll probably ask you this every time we talk, but any key dates you're looking forward to as far as big workout days for you or anything you getting in front of scouts or anybody, anything like that?
I got a couple events coming up. Kind of been keeping it kind of down low.
Okay.
Um, no reason, but I just try to keep it down low, man. But I do got a couple dates I'm looking forward to. Around Valentine's Day, I'll be
Okay.
going to Charlotte to do some things up there. But yeah, man, I got some big things coming up. You'll see in the media, stuff like that, man.
Good stuff. Well, we'll keep in touch with you, man. Keep up the good work, 1%. And we'll talk to you next week.
My God, man, good to see you, man.
All right, buddy.